Hi there, today is August 30th, and the energy I'm feeling tonight is so completely different than what I was feeling last night. And, this is actually really interesting because it's giving me an opportunity to really share how this journey works. I've been talking about this energy. I've just been in like this incredible joy, like bold as fuck. I don't care what people think. I'm just like literally like it just feels like I'm vibrating joy. And I'm excited and I'm excited about the future. I just feel like there are no problems in this place. It's like I literally feel like I'm living my dream life because I'm feeling so much joy, and I know that that's the energy that attracts incredible things to us. But it doesn't mean that we're going to feel that all the time. And if we're not feeling that joy, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong. It means that there's something to feel. It means that we're processing our past. And that's why I want to make these videos every day, and I'm going to make them from whatever place I'm at. However I'm feeling is what I'm going to tell you I'm feeling, because we're all in this together, and we're all going to experience these highs and these incredible times where we just are just bold as fuck and happy and excited and enthused, like I said. But there are going to be these times where we're like, fuck, I'm just feeling so much right now. And that's a beautiful place to be, because as we move into something new, as we move into this joy, we're also at the same time breaking our addictions to those parts of ourselves that experienced lack and loss and so many different things. So anything that is unprocessed grief, unprocessed anger, unprocessed fear, unprocessed trauma, at some point we have to process that shit. It doesn't just go away because we're bold as fuck and we're living in joy. That's not a ticket out. So that's what I was feeling tonight. I was processing a lot of grief from losing my mom suddenly. And I really sat with that and really felt it. And I'm still in this space of just being in the moment with those parts of me that really miss my mom. So yesterday I told this story about this leaf, and I told it very quickly, and I don't think it even made a lot of sense. But a few years ago, I was sitting on the beach in the fall. That's my absolute favorite time of the year. And I have this favorite spot at my favorite beach, at my favorite lake. And I was sitting and I was looking at the water. And there was this one leaf that caught my attention. It was this beautiful little leaf. And I was thinking, like, what if the leaf that is meant to be in leaf number one's life, let's call it leaf number one and leaf number two, what if the people or like the other leaves are on the other side of the lake? Like, it's a huge lake. What if the sole partner of this leaf is on the other side? What if all the opportunities that this leaf is supposed to get are on the other side of the lake? And at the time I was obviously feeling very fucking lonely and really alone in the world, because I looked at that leaf and I'm like, I'm that fucking leaf. Like, I'm just fucking alone. And nobody listens to my message. Nobody hears my message. Nobody cares what I ever have to fucking say. I was single for so long. I'm still single. And I was feeling like that lonely fucking leaf and really questioning, like, how the fuck is anybody ever gonna find me if I'm not drawn to do anything other than be in my heart alone? And all of a sudden, I saw this leaf becoming this fucking beacon. And it was like it lit up And it was so bright. I mean, I didn't actually see the the leaf light up. I wasn't on fucking crack. I wasn't doing drugs or anything. But my imagination showed me this leaf lighting up like so brightly, and just this beam and this beacon shining out into the sky. And all of a sudden I was like, holy shit. That's the purpose of life, is to shine so brightly wherever we are, not searching, not seeking, not trying to find clients or followers or people or partners or whatever it may be, to be the best fucking version of ourselves. So whatever is meant to be in our lives, no matter where on the fucking planet it is, it's going to see our light, and it's going to be like, what the fuck is going on over there? I need to see more of this. Like, right? So if those leaves were on the other side of the lake and they were, they had human qualities, they'd be like, holy fuck, I'm swimming over there because there's something great going on the other side of the lake. I need to see this. And that's what I keep talking about when I talk about this energy of attraction. But the energy of attraction is us being, I say bold as fuck. Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. But being conscious and in the moment and feeling whatever shows up is just as magnetic, and it lights you up just as brightly as being in joy. So I don't want to set up this, oh my God, we're always going to be in joy, we're going to be vibrating, we're going to be happy all the time. Nope, that's not true. But there's still an attractive energy to being like conscious with like in the moment, and consciously sad, consciously angry, consciously afraid, because that means we're sitting in the moment with it, meaning we're processing those parts of ourselves that may not have processed it in the past. Obviously, we haven't processed it, or it wouldn't be showing up. So that's also releasing some of this darkness, these things that are lowering our vibrations. And as those things disappear and heal themselves, then we vibrate at a higher frequency. And I'm telling you, every time you reach this space where you're feeling this pit of anger or sadness or grief or whatever it may be, and you really consciously feel it, I promise you the next day you're going to feel like you're on top of the world. And I know that's where I'm going to be tomorrow, because I really fucking processed this for hours tonight. So with that, place your hand on your heart. Take some nice full deep breaths. And just invite in any unprocessed emotion to show up. And be in this space for it and with it. And really breathe into how your heart feels. And really, truly watch those thoughts that are showing up also. There's going to be a lot of untrue thoughts that's coming from your belief systems. But it may just be like, I'm sad because I'm missing my mom, or I'm sad because a relationship ended, or I'm sad for whatever reason. Just honor yourself. Be your best friend. That's what we're always here to do. Is, yes, we want the joy, but we also want to be, like I said, the very best friend to ourselves that we can be. So hold your heart right now. And spend as much time in the moment as you possibly can. Don't hurry your healing. You can't hurry your healing. It's going to happen how it's meant to. We don't know how bright our light is shining. We don't know how long it's going to take for the leaves on the other side of the lake to reach us. We don't know. We don't have control over that. All we know is that what we get to do is be in the moment. Be here. Like really, truly be here. So I'm starting to do personal readings. You can book them if you go to my bio. There's a link in my bio. And yeah, I'm excited to start working with people again because this is really powerful stuff.